Hello, my name is James Manuele. I'm a guitarist and teacher here at Clark College in Vancouver, Washington, and I'm here to discuss the different types of classical guitars. As you know, there are many different types of builders and factories that make classical guitars. Starting with the student model, I'll name only a few that come to mind. One famous company in Spain is the Cordoba that produces very nice student-grade classical guitars. In Japan, there's a company, Asturias, that also produces very high-end student model classical guitars. As well as the student model guitars, you have the concert guitars, and there you have a lot of great builders and companies that produce great guitars. Just to name a few, one of the more well-known builders is Hermann Hauser from Germany, who has a legacy of great builders going back to his grandfather and who is still building guitars. In Spain is Jose Ramirez, who also has a famous legacy of grandfathers and who has built guitars throughout the last 200 years. So the factor of having a concert guitar or a student-grade guitar is a choice of the level of player you are. Another factor of different types of classical guitars is the wood that they use. Many builders use either spruce or cedar on the facing of the instrument that will produce a very different type of tone with different types of species of spruce as well as cedar. For the back and sides, they usually use a hardwood, usually different species of rosewood. Sometimes they choose maple or even pearwood for the back and sides, again producing different timbres and sound for the guitar. The other thing that comes into play with the sound of the instrument is the box itself. The depth of the classical guitar, the size of the box, and the internal structure and bracing pattern that will also have an effect on how the guitar sounds. So if you were to go buy a classical guitar and don't know too much about them, a good analogy would be if you were to go buy a car. Most cars have all the same principal features, trunk, hood, door, but they vary in size and shape and style. So basically the principles are the same. So for the differences in the classical guitar, basically would be the wood, the body size, and the structure and bracing pattern.